One of the many advantages of the Pokemon series is the infinite number of ways to play these games. Some people just enjoy the adventure, which is totally cool, while others try to follow the famous phrase from the anime, "Gotta catch 'em all," by completing the Pokédex. On a higher level, some even try to complete the entire shiny Pokemon Pokédex. It can be time-consuming, but with patience, the reward of seeing a shiny Pokemon appear is enormous. Another type of player is the competitor. Over the years, the competitive scene has developed with organizations such as Smogun and the official Nintendo format, VGC. There are also various self-imposed challenges, one of the most famous being the Nuzlocke challenge. Finally, another way to enjoy these games is by trying to finish them as quickly as possible. This category of players is called speedrunners. In the video game world, each game usually has its own category and set of rules. Generally, save states and cheat devices like GameShark are avoided, and glitches are allowed depending on the category. Similarly, emulators are sometimes accepted if they respect the game and how it was intended to be played. Typically, the most interesting speedruns to watch are action games, where there is movement, as they require a certain level of skill. However, Pokemon speedruns are always quite interesting to watch because they require optimizing the chances of an event happening as quickly as possible, while still following the fastest route and navigating menus without hesitation. Speedrunners must be attentive to react properly, depending on how the game unfolds, such as the number of Pokemon encounters in tall grass. Factors like freezes, critical hits, and various obstacles can distinguish a good speedrunner from a talented one. Pokemon speedruns generally have two main categories, like most games. The first is the any percent category with glitches allowed, which is completed very quickly, in about 1 minute and 20 seconds. Since this doesn't really cover the main adventure, many players prefer the category that covers the full Pokemon experience, called any percent glitchless. This category involves finding the fastest route to the league, defeating all the gym leaders, and has evolved in very interesting ways over the years. Initially, Squirtle was the preferred starter for progressing through the game, but speedrunners discovered that Nidoking was safer and faster in the long run. With a first-generation item glitch, the X accuracy, which makes every attack perfectly accurate instead of raising the stat by one stage, Horn Drill guarantees a KO every time. Another trick is that your Pokemon's HP affects the battle speed in the game. If your HP is in the red, you will be faster, and every second counts given the number of battles in the game. It is also possible to skip the entire Rocket Game Corner due to another developer error when coding the Pokédoll. Indeed, when you present a Pokédoll to the Marowak Ghost in Pokemon Tower, it flees, making the Sylph Scope found in the Game Corner unnecessary. Of course, your character and captured Pokemon must be renamed to a single character, and the Pokemon must have the right DVs, its hidden stats, or the speedrunner resets the game. A final element that has influenced the speedrunning scene is the discovery of RNG manipulation, which involves manipulating the game's inputs to make the right Pokemon appear at the right level, for example. As you can see, just by watching a single speedrun of this game, you can learn game mechanics you were unaware of and ways to optimize your gameplay time. It also allows you to see everything that is unnecessary in the game. Wild battles, trainers on routes, healing or boosting moves that can be replaced by items, fishing, the casino, Seafoam Islands, and the list grows as the world record shrinks. I hope you enjoyed these insights and reflections on why you should be interested in speedrunning the games you love, and that if you are not yet familiar with speedrunning Pokemon, you will want to learn more, not just about Red and Blue, but all generations. Feel free to let me know your thoughts in the comments, and I invite you to subscribe if you want to support small channels. It helps a lot. Thanks and goodbye!